Hello, Sunday night, back from London, and determined to keep vlogging, even if I don't have anything concrete to say. Although I do have something to say tonight. I'm quite surprised at myself that I didn't capture more video of me going to London. And something weird happened tonight as well, where I normally react to stress, self-made stress, in a different way. I normally engage in it, invest in it, and use it. Use the power of the stress to actually just power through it. And tonight I felt really, I think the word's discombobulated. Maybe it's because I had too much, what do you call it? I keep on saying what do you call it as well a lot. I'm getting very forgetful, which is worrying me as well. Chorizo, I made some chorizo, cooked some chorizo, and some cheese. Not calamari, halloumi. See what I mean? I'm not myself, and I'm not quite sure where that's come from. I don't know if it's the overdose of the chorizo and the halloumi, or if it's just the concentrated time distillation of going to London and coming back. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm not quite with it, and that's a bit of a worry for me because I like to be with it. I guess I'm just overwhelmed with things that I want to do, things that need to change, getting them all in sync. Concentrating on the right thing at the right time is super hard too, for me. YouTube's going alright in terms of subscribers and people tuning in and stuff. I'm not doing half of the stuff I want to do on this channel yet. It was great to meet Nick Rosen from off-grid.net at Cyber Salon yesterday. He's really nice chap, and would like to get to know him more actually, and go and film and interview him and sit with him and have a chat with him. Very astute guy doing some really cool stuff. I think he was doing some project. I don't know if I can talk about it actually, so I'm not going to mention what he was working on next. But yeah, I think I'd like to think there's some kind of like working relationship there in terms of helping him with the off-grid stuff. His website and his stuff does get quite a lot of traffic according to one of his slides, so I will email him at some point. Ava also asked me for my CV, which is just a bit of a mess, really. And it's things like that that I look at and think, why the hell is my CV like that with all the stuff that I've done? Why are my online assets and everything not pulled together? Why am I so chaos theory? What is it that I prefer it to be scattered everywhere? And I guess part of me doesn't want the... I guess I don't think I've ever liked to be packaged as he's a blogger or he's done that. I don't know, it just feels very... I don't like anything that's regimented, do I? Or linear, I think. But I wanted to vlog tonight because going back onto shift patterns, and it kind of fills me with a bit of dread because it's kind of 12 hours of just, you know, the same thing where I feel my creativity dying, literally dying every single day. Although I do feel more comfortable video blogging, but I'm annoyed for you watching the channel YouTube stuff because it's not what I want to be doing, and I should just man up and get on with it. And it's kind of, I feel like I've got some kind of mental health discombobulation that I need to solve first. I'm a little bit out of sorts, which is well annoying. Everything's coming together really quickly. You know, I've been trying to get money together to go to America, to go to New York to see my friend. I've been thinking about South by. I've been thinking about these pods. I've been thinking about my job. roof over my head. You know, my car needs bits of work. The usual stuff that you have, really. Also realizing that I'm going to have to do twice as much work and just get on with it. I have made a better list tonight in Trello. If you don't use Trello, you should really check out Trello. Trello.com. It's fantastic for putting together lists, and it's super powerful that I've not really touched the surface with that, really. There's definitely two things that I would recommend for anybody to use is Trello and Slack. If you want to have comms with a team, say you've got like somebody looking after your diary, or there's events or coders or consultants or people you're working for, Slack.com is absolutely brilliant for managing teams. And then Trello, I kind of like it because it's lists that you can assign to different people. And I think actually Trello is, you can set up an extension inside of Slack. So any updates that you do on Trello, like if you complete a task or if you set a task, can show up in the chat room or various chat rooms on Slack. So there's really tight integration there. I really like that. Total off on a topic, but yeah, there's a CV stuff I need to get sorted. There's the pod stuff. There's moving landing pages over for a client. There's various landing pages for the Beehive. There's various paperwork to be done for the Thunderclap. You know, it's just never ending, really. The size of my audaciousness of wanting to do all of it is this is kind of the result, I guess. But why wouldn't you want to do everything? Why wouldn't you not like want to do what you've got access to, capacity to have a go at? I feel a little bit despondent that I'm not keeping in touch with people either. I know there's a bunch of people who emailed me at the start of the year I've just not been back to. So I'm sorry that I've not been back to you, but I'm just not in that frame. I wasn't prepared at the start of this year to just keep doing the same shit. I wasn't prepared to keep being totally misunderstood as just some heretic nut job who's got supposed, you know, this chip on my shoulder because I want to see things done right and sustained. And you know, there's a lot of things that happened in Nottingham and in Derby that I will put my hand up to, that weren't right or handled right. But also, I can't do bloody yes man water cooler shit. I just can't do it. We need a revolution in some of these things. The way that city centres are worked and run, the way that business works. I don't enjoy business. That's kind of why I wanted to cut out the middleman with the pods. You know, have a realistic place to work. I'm coming up to 10 minutes. I don't think I've got much space on here. Realistic place to work. Laser cutter that I can use most of the time. Or at least we have a schedule for it. Coffee, awesome coffee. Training for my daughter so I can spend more time at weekends. Not just about computer stuff, but we could do anything. As long as we've got a space to do it